next guest as he gets ready to get back in the octagon on Saturday. Let's welcome back to the program Bryan Barbereno. Bryan, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm doing great.
We appreciate your time. Obviously, just the start of fight week. How do you handle it? How do you get through it? And do you always keep everything the same every fight week?
Yeah, actually, my fight week's pretty chill and mellow. I don't do much as far as anything but hang out in bed, relax, watch series, TV series, movies, really let my body rest and recover. So that way, fight night, you're really getting 100% ready, healed up, comfortable, me, bam, bam, ready to put on a beat.
What kind of TV shows are you watching this week?
We're doing a couple new ones. Shogun, we start watching that one. I've heard it's good. The Good Doctor, Lawnmower, and the Cleaning Lady. It's just some of the shows we're flipping through. So.
Very good. Now, a lot of you fighters tell me that, and this still blows my mind, that as you're working on your weight cut, you're watching the Food Channel. Are you one of those?
Absolutely, yes.
Explain
and I like
that.
to have my corners. Send me pictures of the food they eat. I even will order some food for them to eat in front of me. I enjoy it. I like the smells. I like to ask them what it tastes like, and just almost imagine I'm going to have that after I get this done.
Well, I think don't you have a tradition of eating pizza after every fight? Is that your go-to?
Absolutely, yes. Pizza. I got to go to Pizza Rock. Is where I'm headed here in Vegas. They're gonna give me, I'm gonna get some pizzas from them. Celebrate after the victory.
Well, so my friend Tony Gimonotti owns Pizza Rock out there, so I can make a
phone call.
Yeah, I'll send an email to Randy, and we'll connect everybody, and maybe we can do a celebration for you after you win out there.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
All right, so you get on that.
All right.
Don't forget, Matt. All right. Do you have to prepare differently when it's the Apex? We were just talking about, crowds obviously smaller. You can hear everything there. Or is a fist fight a fist fight?
For me, a fist fight's a fist fight. I'm ready to go if it's in the Apex, if it's in a loaded arena, if it's in a backyard, if it's in the living room. I'm ready to go.
But does the size of the arena or the octagon, does it matter? At the Apex, it's 25 foot in diameter. On the road, it's 30 feet. So does that matter? Do you put any extra thought into strategy when the size is different?
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit. Obviously it's a lot closer. You're a lot closer to their cage as you're circling, as they're pushing you, trying to push you back. So it's definitely being aware. Using the footwork and everything to keep the movement that we want, and just me being the one putting the pressure. So I'm backing him up.
So Bryan, when the fight's happening, your body's in the sympathetic response. A lot of fighters say they don't know of situational awareness, like you're talking about being aware. So in the Apex, can you hear everything? Can you hear crowds? Can you hear fans? Can you hear judges? Can you hear corners, opposing side? Or is it all white noise because you're focused on your opponent that you're fighting in the octagon?
For me, it's pretty silent in there. You get the occasional moments where, some exchanges or whatever, you hear ooh and an ah. Maybe you hear someone one of the commentators or our corners yell something quick. But really, then it kind of zones right back in, and it's just quiet in there, and it's just me and him going at it and playing almost fighting chess match. But occasionally you get the sound. I hear the sounds occasionally, but for me, it's pretty dead on focus.
Give us your thoughts on your opponent, on Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald, he seems like a really good guy. I haven't ever met him or talked with him, but he seems like a good dude. He's definitely a seasoned veteran. He has a ton of fights. He's fought some great people, and he's been in this sport for a long time. He trains with a good team. And, I expect him to come out and be the best Gerald he's ever been. I feel like I also bring that out in people. So I expect him to come out and bring it to me. But I'm really not too focused on what Gerald's going to do. I'm going to go in there and implement my game plan instead of trying to react to his.
And that's exactly what I was going to ask next. That how much do you look at an opponent, or is it like you just stated? It's more what you're going to do to the opponent, not what the opponent brings to the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't do too much film watching. This is probably, I've kind of done some new things since I've switched camps, opened my own gym, things like that, and done a little bit more film watching just to build, not even just on Gerald, on myself, picking myself apart and improving and getting better in positions and drilling things. But I really leave it to my teammates, my coaches, my team to really break him down and give me the looks and the insight that I need of what I need to be doing, and then really just focusing on implementing my game plan and putting it on him and shutting his stuff down with that.
What's it like to be a gym owner and to run the gym?
It's new. It's definitely not your normal gym. It's not open to public. I just opened a small spot. It's a closed gym, invite only. I bring in people for camps. Go cross-train at some other gyms and talk to, if guys are interested in coming training at my gym as well, certain days or certain times. I'm pretty flexible, pretty open, and if I enjoy working with them and see that, they're going to be there and stuff and work with me, then, I invite them over and we get a lot of good work in. So I've been training. My gym is the Mud, and then I've been training with the American top team, Asheville. I've been cross-training there a lot. They come back down to my gym as well, so we've been getting a lot of work in together. It's been great.
Yeah, very good stuff. Talk about, we were talking about what it's like in the octagon and what's going through your mind. What has it been walking to the octagon? Is it the same thing? It's just so focused that you're not even aware of anything else?
Honestly, it's, I'm in that time, as soon as they announce me, I'm walk. My music kicks on. It's a song my kids picked, my 3 kids, they picked it. And so it just kind of hits a free moment for me. And, I get a little dancing going on, a little singing going on, kind of trotting to the octagon. In that moment, I'm just enjoying the feels, enjoying the song, thinking of my family and, that I get to go in there and have fun. It's really not till I walk into the octagon that, a weight's really lifted off my shoulders, and I finally get to, you get to let go. You get to go 100% right now. Everything we train for, we get to put it to work, and we actually get to let go and go 100% and put it on this guy. So the fun's about to start.
Eve Edwards told me back in the day that, the work is getting to the fight. The camp, everything you have to do to get to the fight. The reward is the fight itself. So like you just kind of said, that's when you can let it all go because it's reward time.
Yes, absolutely. He's 100% right. That's exactly how I feel as well. The work is, getting to the fight, staying healthy, getting everything. The reward is the fight. I love it. I enjoy it so much. It's a lot of fun to me. And as soon as I walk in there, I'm not trying to hurt my training partners and stuff. I'm not going 100%. Yeah, we're going hard, but obviously I'm not trying to finish them. In this, I get to release. I get to go 100% and put all the things we've drilled and done to work and have some fun.
So Brian, you talk about the reward. When you get that celebratory pizza on Saturday, as for the Texas Hot Honey, I know my friend RC sent out a bunch of Tony, and it's unbelievable. It will change the dynamic of the pizza. So as for Texas Hot Honey, when you go to Pizza Run,
Texas Hot Honey, I'm all for that. I'm definitely going to ask for it.
And I certainly don't want to back up Matt or help Matt in anything he does, but I used it last night on the rotisserie chicken that I got at Sam's Club.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Before we let you go, just kind of curious, hobbies, things that you collect, any of that stuff?
My son's going to be 13 next week, and then 10.
All right, so it maybe, even though I think it's cool, I like to always give gifts when the fighters come on, and we're going to send you a couple things as well, something from 8 Man Strong and a care package from Bucked Up Energy Drink as well. But I want to send your 3 children. I met this guy who owns Fantasy Pets, and they're digital printers that they make these dragons and really cool things out of. So not only am I going to send a couple things for you for coming on today, I'm going to have them send 3, one for each of your kids as well.
Oh man, thank you so much. That is awesome.
And Brian, since you're a farmer, we had a conversation earlier. Where do you draw the line between domesticated animals and wild animals, and what do you eat and not eat? Randy says if it has a face, It's off limits.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I
You
said-
said vegans and all that.
Well, I say, well, because they say...
I said I'll eat you if I'm hungry.
they said that fish, because they don't make a sound when they die, they're emotionless. So like if it has an emotion, then it's off limits. But where say you, the farmer and the expert on the show right now?
So we raise all our animals for meat. Obviously we have our breeding stock, which is not for meat, but what they produce will be meat, and we raise that. So, we do separate it though. If it's gonna be meat, we don't, and there's a little border. You don't want to get too attached. We had done that in the past and weren't able to do it, so we definitely keep a little barrier between getting too attached and getting attached to the ones and naming them and stuff. We definitely don't name them ones.
My daughter's godparents or godmother owns a farm up in upstate New York, and they named one of their cows Emily, which is my daughter's name. And yeah, she was a little devastated when she found out they ate the cow.
Well, maybe if you walk your dinner before you eat it, Randy, you'll lose some weight before the wedding.
Bryan, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the next couple of days, and more importantly, it's Christmas on Saturday, and have fun.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me on, guys. Always great talking with you guys.
We'll talk to you
Looking
again
forward
soon.
to put on a show.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun to watch. All right, let's go ahead and a quick break. Coming to you live from the studio. This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by the man-eating talk show host.